Right, it's time for our 10th contestant to try and win over the bench. Let's cross over to see how Mwapeng Andu does.
I'm coming from Chavuma district, in the northwestern province. My customers there have a problem. They can't find T-bone locally, they can't find sausages locally. They have to travel 400 or 600 kilometers just to buy T-bone. So I've come up with a solution. Basically what I want to do is I want to manufacture these locally using cattle just from the local area and supplying right at the local markets of the customers right there. My target customers basically are people that are salaried. We've got about 4,000 of them, and this number is set to grow because of new infrastructure developments that are taking place.
Mwapi, if as another major producer comes into your district or town and has the infrastructure behind them, how are you going to compete?
Yes, sir. In the meantime, since we're the only ones on the ground, the first thing we're going to do is we'll make sure that we get customer...
A nationwide brand, widely respected, PLC comes in. Well, how are you going to compete?
In my research, I've looked at some of their figures, and the kind of figures that they're doing, I think they'll deplete the stock. I don't think they'll easily deplete the stock, so they would have higher expenses than me. But in the meantime, I aim to win brand loyalty, and also I'd also be able to lower my prices to levels, because I think my profit margin is kind of high. So
okay, thank you. Thank you very much, judges.
Thank
Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut you off. Thank you for your presentation. You may leave the floor.
Thank you.
I'm here to talk about a cloud platform called CloudSync. It's an e-commerce platform, and it's all about solving the challenges of consumers and suppliers. Once launched, CloudSync will enable users and consumers to get quotations and invoices easily, get their products right at the doorstep, scan the market, compare products and prices. On the other hand, suppliers will be able to participate in beneficial value chains and have access to new markets easily and cheaply. CloudSync aims to provide a convenient and friendly online shopping experience for users on the go, at home, or in the office.
Time is up. Judge Nitesh, do you want to take this?
Hi, good afternoon, Mumbi.
Afternoon, sir.
You're very passionate about your pitch here.
Thank you.
I can see that. I'm sort of slightly bit confused about what you're trying to do here. Are you trying to bring in the ShopRites and the Proteas and everybody else onto your website so they can go into one site and pick it up? Or are you trying to bring in individual people into your website? What exactly are you trying to do here?
I'm trying to bring in the ShopRites, the Pick and Pay, all under one roof. And the consumer will know that they're getting the product from ShopRite. They're getting the product from Gain. They're getting the product from Pick and Pay.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So why you, and why can't I just go to ShopRite website? Why can't I just go to Protea website? Why can't I just go to Spa website? Why should I come to you?
Okay, as a consumer, I know you're busy. You have to create time to go to ShopRite. And if the price is not right, you have to go to Pick and Pay until you find that particular product at the right price. But I'm creating convenient environment for you to cut down on time wasted, distance, and convenience. Because once you shop on my platform, you can use your mobile phone or your internet on your laptop. The courier service will bring it to your doorstep whilst you're working.
MTN. I have to cut you off. Your time is up, judges. Your time is up as well. Thank you for your presentation, and you may leave the stage now.
Thank you.
I'm pitching for a 250,000 kwacha capital injection into my startup business. My business innovation draws upon techniques in the production of crushed, compressed, and charred biomass. Why should you buy my product? It is a sustainable energy conservation alternative which is relevant at this particular point in time because my project offers a fuel source which is it is cheaper, cost efficient, and it burns longer. It's compatible with the common baula, so therefore it is a ready alternative to traditional charcoal.
So thank you for that pitch. I'm just wondering, are you into the production of briquettes and that's all, or are you looking at the sort of the conduit through which these are burnt as well? So is it just briquettes or is there an oven component to it as well? Are you basically building your own Mbaula type plant?
From what I actually, I'm just doing the briquettes.
Just briquettes.
Just briquettes.
So they'll burn in traditional Mbaula.
Yes, they will burn for my buyers, for my customers.
And in terms of production, have you got one centre or are you going to set them up across the country?
Initially, I'll have one place to produce. Then as I grow, I'll set it up.
And the price per ton per kilometre has been effectively computed to sort of compete with charcoal?
Oh yes, my prices are very competitive, and they're actually lower than the charcoal.
I'm an existing entrepreneur coming from Chipata, the land of bicycles. And precisely, bicycles, that's the basic idea of my business. I want to introduce bicycle advertising combined with passenger transportation. I'll also be fabricating cooler box bikes and trailers for hauling goods. And I believe these products are going to revolutionize the way business is done on the streets of Chipata. My products are simple, the innovation is simple, but yet cost-effective. I believe I can succeed on this business because I not only have the right business acumen, but I am a marketer and innovator with a very good passion, very great. And I think that's pretty much my pitch.
Hi Peter, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
It's a fantastic pitch.
Great.
I think for me is once you start this concept of creating the bikes and they become branded and all that, how do you protect yourself? What stops me coming to Chipata to do the same thing again with more capital?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I've been looking at. Firstly, is the patent, which I'm still working on. I've been to Pakra, and we've already started on working on it. The innovation is in the design itself, and that is what I'm patenting.
And what exactly is unique about your design?
The uniqueness is in the designs, as you would see on the. I checked all those designs. We don't have anything patented locally here in Zambia. So the uniqueness will be in the designs.
You definitely sound like a marketer. Thank you very much, judges. No further questions from you. You may leave the stage. Thank you for that presentation.
Thank you very much.
Nyamuka Zambia.
Now moving on to our next contestant, who happens to be a yoga instructor and fashion designer. Here's Tawani Clark pitching to the bench.
6 years ago, I started Kutoa, an Afro-chic design label. We design, make and sell upmarket women's wear. We do some men's wear. And from the recycled products, materials, we also make accessories. Couture means to shine. And this is how we'd like our clients to feel when they wear our products. I have both management training and experience, and I left a corporate job to pursue the vision of developing Couture into an international Zambian brand. And to achieve this vision is why I would like the 250,000 kwacha from Nyamuka Zambia to expand the business, firstly, locally with a mobile van shop, second, internationally with a web shop, which would be integrated with an enterprise management software, lastly, to double the production capacity. We have existing clients. We have over 7,000 Facebook fans. 14% of these are outside of Lusaka, but within Zambia, and another 45% are actually outside of Zambia. And they have expressed interest in buying our African-inspired contemporary designs like the one that I'm actually wearing right now. Our local competition include Kamanga Wear, Vala, regionally online store Kisua, internationally Sapel, and ASOS. What distinguishes us is the timelessness and the distinctness of our designs and our unique Zambian story.
Tawani, you mentioned that you want to use the money for a web-based platform.
Yes.
Okay, so you said you had about 45,000 people on Facebook?
7,000 plus, 45% of which are outside of Zambia.
Okay, and how much of that actually translates into sales?
Well,
I mean, you can go onto Facebook and sort of say like, right?
That's right.
But how much does it translate into real cash sales?
This is why we need the online store, so that we can translate that into sales. We haven't been able to translate the international market into demand, fans into sales at the moment. This is why we need the platform. We are translating at the moment the local one.
Right. So in addition to having the sort of outward platform to take it to the real world,
yes.
Have you tied up with somebody else outside to market your products?
We have people who are specialized in our social management. It's professionally managed. I have supplied an online store in the UK, so I have supplied them, so there is some presence. In fact, there was one blog who actually went to the shop that stocked and wrote a beautiful article. Then they posted it online.
Wani, thank you very much. Interesting presentation, and you're looking lovely, by the way.
Thank you very much.
Judges, no more questions from you. You may leave the stage.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nyamuka Zambia.